Hello and welcome to your mat. My name is Chelsea. Today I will be guiding you through a 60-minute slow flow practice. Today we'll be focusing on getting out of our heads and into our bodies. So really tapping into a downward grounding energy to help connect us to our bodies so that we can better receive the wisdom that our bodies hold. So we'll start in a seated position of your choice. Find the connection of sitting bones to the mat, the earth beneath you. And then imagine a string was drawing the crown of the head up towards the ceiling or the sky to find length through the sides of the waist. Relax and soften the features of your face, the space between the brows, the cheeks, the jaw. And allowing for a soft exhale out of the mouth as you settle into your body. You settle into the space beneath the skin. Find a full inhalation, feel the belly and the rib cage expand, hold full. Exhale out of the mouth, part the lips, sigh the air out. 2 more times just like that. Inhale fully and deeply, suspend the breath at the top. Exhale out of the mouth. Empty, release, let that go. 1 more time, inhale fully and deeply, hold the breath full. Exhale out of the mouth, sigh the air out, out, out. Gently seal the lips, start to breathe in and out of the nasal passages. And I invite you to notice the movement that happens in the body as you breathe. Really using the breath as an anchor to draw you into your body as opposed to any looping thoughts or stories in the mind. We'll take another 5 rounds of breath here, really following the inhale breath and the movement within the body as you breathe in. Following the exhale breath and the movements in the body as you breathe out. Take your final inhale here, make it full and expansive. Take your final exhale here, empty completely. Allow your breath to return back to its natural rhythm. Keeping the eyes closed, you're going to bring the fingertips, 4 fingertips, excluding the thumb, to the center of the forehead. Just going to slide the fingertips along the line of the eyebrows, down the cheeks, just tracing the outside of the face, and then returning back to the forehead. So we'll do this a couple times. We're really going to meet the energy where it's at. So really meeting sensation of the face as the fingertips glide along the skin. Bringing our attention and our awareness to the body, to sensation, as a way to better access our intuition and body's wisdom. Tracing the outline of the face with the fingertips, we'll go for another 3 times. And then gently moving the fingertips to the underneath of the ears and just behind the jawline. We'll just drag the fingertips down the sides of the neck and then return to starting. So the neck connects the mind or the brain and the body. So we energetically draw the energy from the mind out of the head, down and into the body. Continuing to breathe, to pay attention to the breath. You can take the hands to the backs of the neck, to the back of the neck rather. Massage the traps, the ropey muscles on the side of the neck. And then we'll gently rest the hands in the lap, just rubbing the hands up and down the length of the thighs or quads. On an inhale, we'll lift the shoulders up towards the ears, almost as if we were shrugging the shoulders up. And then quite heavily, you'll just drop the shoulders down to the sides of the body. We'll move through this a couple times. You can link your breath to your movements. Otherwise, allow your breath to organically move through these shapes, letting go of any tension. And just taking 3 more shrugs. After your final shrug, softening the face, the shoulders, the belly. We'll find a full inhalation and a full exhalation. And drawing your hands to your heart center in Anjali Mudra or prayer, an opportunity to set an intention for your practice individually. Collectively, we work with getting out of the mind and into the body, listening to our bodies, and to access the wisdom of our intuition. Gently bow your forehead to your fingertips to seal that in. And then gently adjust to the light as you open the eyes. We'll come to find a tabletop position. Just aligning your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. You can move into some feel-good movement here, whatever that is for you. Just again responding to the body, wherever you feel tightness, tension, wherever you may need a release. There's no right or wrong, nobody's watching. Nice. We'll come to find a neutral tabletop. We'll tuck the toes under. You're going to draw in the lower abdomen, so slightly curl the pubic bone forward and engage the core. Tuck the toes under. We're just going to hover the knees slightly off of the mat. Staying for the breath in. Staying for the breath out. 2 more times. Staying for the breath in. Staying for the breath out. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Gently lower the knees, untuck the toes. Inhale for cow pose. Dip the belly, lift the heart, tilt the tailbone up towards the sky, shift the gaze, breathe in. Exhale, cat pose. Curl the pubic bone forward. Imagine curling the hip points to armpits, tuck chin to chest. Twice more. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. 1 more time, inhaling cow. And exhaling cat. Neutral tabletop. We'll tuck the toes under. Walk your hands, 1 handprint out in front of you. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe out. Lift your hips up high. Take a couple moments as you arrive here to pedal out the legs. Bend and straighten one leg at a time. Feel the fresh blood rush to the brain. And as we invert ourselves slightly in the shape, I invite you to imagine this fresh blood and oxygen just clearing out any stagnant energy in the brain, any looping thoughts. And bringing your attention back to sensation within the body. We'll meet in stillness. You can bend the knees slightly, spread wide through the fingers, push down into the hands, draw your lower belly in and up, and then imagine you were lifting your tailbone and pelvis on the diagonal up and back. 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale and exhale. Ever so gently bending the knees a little more and walking your hands towards your feet at the back of the mat. We'll come to find ragdoll. Feet are hip-width apart. Cup opposite elbow with opposite wrist. Tuck your chin into your chest and fold over the line of the legs. You can sway left to right if that feels good. Really grounding into the four corners of the feet and spreading wide through the toes. And gently release or come back through center. Bend the knees generously, tuck your chin into your chest, and we'll slowly roll up to standing. When you get to standing, take a shoulder loop at the top, up, back, and down. Bring your palms to face forward beside you, little bend to your knees. We're going to go into a slight extension here, but keeping the arms down. So gently lift the chest. It doesn't have to be big. You can take your head back slightly. Opening the front line of the body, the front line of the chest. Breathe in here. And then exhale, fold over the legs, tuck chin to chest at the bottom. We'll do that twice more. Breathe in. Bend the knees generously. Breathe out as you roll up to standing. Inhale, find extension at the top. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, forward fold over the line of the legs. Bend the knees generously. Roll up to standing as you breathe out, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Really nice. We'll take our feet to the width of the mat. Turn the toes out. And we'll sit down into a Malasana Yogi squat, grounding down into the feet as best as we can. If you're on the heels, that's fine. You can use fingertips for support. Bring your hands to your heart center. Draw the knees and thighs apart as you lift the chest. Inhale. And we'll stay for the exhale. Bring your fingertips to the mat. Breathe in. On the exhale, turn the toes in and the heels out, slightly wider than usual forward fold. We're going to move through that a few times. Inhale here. Exhale, Malasana, toes out, heels in. Breathe in at the bottom. Exhale, heels out, toes in, forward fold. Inhale here. Exhale, Malasana, sitting down nice and deep, knees wide, feet ground. Breathing in. And exhale, breathing out, straighten the legs. One more time. Inhale, Malasana is the exhale, breathing in. Forward fold, breathing out. Really nice. We'll pause here now. Bend the knees, soften the neck and the jaw, hang over the line of the legs. You can flush your hands along the backs of the legs in a downward motion. Find a halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, heel toe your feet to hip width apart, breathe out. Half lift, inhale. On the exhale, we'll crawl out to plank pose. Pause in your plank. Imagine driving your heels into a wall behind you, breathing in. And stay for the breath out, curling your pubic bone forward, pushing your hands into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, lower your knees, untuck your toes. Slowly, elbows graze the ribs. We lower all the way down to our bellies. Find a baby cobra here. Float your hands off the mat. Push down into the toenails. Lift the chest. Breathe in. Exhale, we lower the chest down to the mat. Bring your arms out beside you to a goalpost-like shape. Imagine lifting, or rather lift the hands and forearms off the mat, and then imagine squeezing a grape between the shoulder blades. You can soften your neck. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale and exhale. Hands under the shoulders. Journey back to child's pose. Knees go wide. Toes to touch. Hips to heels. Full inhale. Full exhale. You can gently sway left to right. Roll your forehead left to right on the mat. And grounding into your body. Grounding into the 4 corners of your mat. Full inhale. Full exhale. Gently rising to a tabletop with your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog, hips up high. Full inhale breath. Full exhale breath. Let's do that twice more. Full inhale breath. Exhale, landing in your body. 1 more time. Full inhale. Full exhale. And grounding into the left foot, we'll lift the right leg up towards the sky for 3-legged dog. Roll the outer right hip point down. Lift from the inner right thigh. We'll just start to take some ankle rotations with that right foot. So moving in a clockwise direction to start. And an anti-clockwise direction. Really nice. Settle the foot back to neutral. Lift that right leg a little higher. Breathe in. On the exhale, start to walk your hands back toward your left foot. So we come to find a standing splits or a standing L-like position. You can square off your hips, breathing in here. On the exhale, we'll tap the right toes toward the left edge of the mat, lifting back to standing splits. Tapping the toes toward the right edge of the mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale to tap. Inhale to lift. Exhale to tap. Really nice. Inhale to lift. Exhale to tap. Inhale to lift. Exhale to tap. We're going for 2 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to tap. Inhale to lift. Exhale to tap. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Standing splits. Breathe in. Exhale, crisscross, forward fold. Slide your right foot behind the left. Bend the knees, come into a forward fold, breathing in and breathing out. Gently rolling up to standing vertebra by vertebra. Again, take a shoulder loop at the top, bring your hands to your hips. We'll gently shift the gaze over the right shoulder. Come back through center, shifting the gaze over the left shoulder. Come back through center, breathing in and breathing out. Right Knee draws into the chest. Parallel the thigh toward the mat and the earth. We're going to take some hip circles. So we're going to start by opening the knee out towards the side and then bringing that knee in, trying to keep the hips square and the pelvis neutral as you do this. We're going for 5 in the one direction. And then once you've done your 5, you'll change direction, moving in the opposite way. Really nice. Lots in the legs, working into our foundation. Really nice. We'll meet with the thigh parallel. We're going to bend and straighten that right leg for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Really nice. Breathe in. We'll step that right foot forward. Move into aeroplane, making sure that the chest is parallel to the mat. Floating your arms beside you, palms face the mat. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Breathe in. And stay for the breath out. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Utkatasana, chair pose. Place your left foot beside the right. Sweep your arms up along the ears, sitting back into an imaginary chair. I'm breathing in here and breathing out. Hands come to the heart center. We'll figure 4 the right ankle over the left knee. Bring your hands to heart center. Staying for the inhale. Staying for the exhale. We have 4 more breaths here. You're welcome to stay in this shape. Otherwise, continue this downward energy by folding over the legs and softening your chin to your chest. Sitting back into your imaginary seat, feeling a beautiful stretch into that right glute. Feeling sensation in the body. Return with the hands to heart center to figure 4. Meeting in Utkatasana, chair pose. Breathe in. Forward fold, exhale, breathe out. Find a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to high plank. Again, we'll hold our plank pose. Strong through the shape, breathing in and breathing out. Lower the knees to the mat, untuck the toes, slowly in a 5-second count, lowering down to your belly. Baby cobra, breathing in and softening the chest down, breathing out. Finding your goalpost arms, floating hands and forearms off the mat. Squeezing an imaginary grape between the shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Breathing in and breathing out. Hands under the shoulders. Journey back to child's pose. Full breath in when you get there. Full breath out. Tabletop we meet. Downward facing dog, hips up high. Inhale and exhale. 2 more like that. Inhale here. Full exhale to land you in your body. Big breath in. Final one. Exhale. Really nice. Grounding into the right foot. We'll lift that left leg up toward the sky. 3-legged dog. Keep a neutral foot to start off with. Roll the outer left hip point down. Lift from the inner left thigh. We'll just start to take some rotations into the ankle. You can start with one direction and we'll change to the other. Stay for the breath in. On the exhale, start to walk your hands back towards your right foot for a standing splits position. Really nice, keeping a neutral pelvis, breathing in. And on the exhale, tap the left toes to the right edge of the mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale, tap to the left edge of the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale to tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Really nice. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale to lift. Exhale, tap. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale to lift. Exhale to tap. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale to lift. Exhale to tap. Standing splits. Breathe in. Exhale, crisscross forward fold. Slide the left ankle behind the right. Bend the knees. Fold over the line of the legs. And gently roll up to standing. Take a shoulder loop at the top. Breathe in. Settle in for the breath out. Hands to hips. We'll take a neck turn over the left shoulder, gazing left. Come back through center. Neck turn to the right. Come back through center. Left knee draws into the chest. Parallel the thigh to the mat. Hip circles with that left leg. Opening the leg out to the side, bringing it in, moving the hip through its full range of motion. 5 circles in this direction, keeping the hips nice and stable, and then changing direction after your 5th one. Try not to lean. Really nice. 3, 2, and for 1. Lovely. We'll meet with the thigh back in starting position, bend and straighten for 4, for 3, for 2, really nice, for 1, breathe in. Exhale, gently step that left foot forward. Aeroplane, floating the right leg off the mat. Stay active through the legs. You can bring your palms beside you facing down, squeezing the grape between the shoulder blades, lengthen out of that right leg and hip joint. Breathe in and out. 2 more breaths, breathe in and out. 1 more inhale. Exhale, Utkatasana. Place your right foot down. Sit back into an imaginary chair. Sweep the arms along the ears. Full inhale. Full exhale. Bring your hands to heart center. Figure 4 the left ankle over the right knee. Sitting back into that imaginary chair. Breathing in. Breathing out. 4 more breaths to either stay and hold. Otherwise, surrender the torso over the line of the leg towards the earth. Tuck chin to chest. 3 more breaths. Really nice. We'll meet back in figure 4. Breathe in. Utkatasana will meet. Inhale, the arms rise up. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Really nice. Separate your feet to hip width apart. Inhale, half lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold and flutter the lips, breathe out. 2 more, half lift, breathe in. Fold and flutter the lips, breathe out. 1 more time, half lift, breathe in. Fold and flutter the lips, breathe out. Bend the knees generously, rolling up through the spine, stacking one vertebra on top of the other. Find a juicy shoulder loop at the top when you get there. And come to standing. Just take a couple moments to observe your experience in your body. Bringing your right hand to the left side of your neck and just drawing down on the muscles of the neck in a sweeping motion 3 to 5 times. And gently changing over to the other side. Left hand to right side of the neck, drawing down the muscles of the neck. Bring your right hand to your left shoulder and sweeping down at the arm 3 to 5 times. And then changing out, left hand to right shoulder, sweeping down the arm toward the wrist 3 to 5 times. And then allow your arms to rest beside you. Little bend to your knees. Full inhale. Hold the breath full. Exhale, lion's breath. Stick your tongue out, sigh the air out. Allow your breath to return back to its natural rhythm. Inhale and exhale. Bending the knees slightly, open the arms back behind you, open through the palms, breathe in. Exhale, eagle, wrap the left leg over and the left arm under. If the wrap of the arms is too challenging, you can cup opposite shoulder. Breathing in here, squeeze everything into the midline on the breath out. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale and exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. 1 more time. 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 Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale, really nice. Keep your eagle arms, draw the left knee into the chest. Aeroplane with the legs, keeping your eagle arms. Extend that left leg back behind you. 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Draw your belly in. Inhale. And exhale. Really nice. Final breath. Breathe in. Keep the arms. Exhale, step back for warrior 1. Really nice. Draw that right hip crease back. Ground into the outer blade of the back foot. Keep the eagle arms, lifting the fingertips to the sky. Lift the gaze. Breathe in. Open the throat. Exhale, humble warrior with eagle arms. Fold inside that right leg. You can bury your forehead into the biceps. And draw back on that right hip crease. And breathe. 3 more breaths here. Inhale. On the exhale, unravel the arms. Runner's lunge. Slide your left knee further back behind you. Slightly widen that right foot toward the right edge of the mat. And then pausing here, we have quite a bit of time in our runner's lunge today, so you can either stay on the palms of the hands, otherwise you can come down to the forearms, you can come to the outer blade of that right foot if you like. Again, I invite you to tap into your body's wisdom. What is it that your body needs, that your body wants? And responding to that. Feel free to pick up your back knee if you would like to. We've got about another 4 breaths here. Taking your final breath or 2. We'll meet in runner's lunge. Tuck your back toes under. Lift your back knee. Breathe in. Exhale, Malasana. Step your left foot outside your left hand. Settle nice and deep into a low squat. Bring your hands to your heart center. Find length as you breathe in. And sink a little deeper as you breathe out. To remove the external stimuli from our environment, we're going to place the palms of the hands over the eyes and just rest with your forehead in your palms in this Malasana shape. Again, an opportunity to land in your body as you withdraw from the senses. Really nice. Inhale, hands to heart, find length. Exhale, spin the toes in and the heels out. Wide-legged fold. Find a halfway lift, breathe in. And a forward fold, breathe out. And gently roll yourself up to standing. We meet with a shoulder loop. come to find Tadasana. Bending the knees, opening the heart, reaching the arms back behind you. Breathe in. Exhale, eagle the right leg over the left and the right arm under. Find your eagle arms or potentially cup opposite shoulder with opposite wrist. 3 breaths. Inhale. On the exhale, there's a drawing into the midline. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Inhale for 3. And exhale for 3. Keep your eagle arms. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, airplane legs with eagle arms. Driving out of that right leg, lock the knee, engage the glute, breathe in and out. 2 more breaths, draw in the lower abdomen, keep extending out of that right leg, breathe in, keep the arms, stepping back to warrior 1, legs. Draw back on that left hip crease. Lift the left and right fingertips up to the sky. Breathe in, open the throat, shift the gaze. Exhale, humble warrior with eagle arms. Fold inside that left leg. You can bury your forehead into the biceps. Allow the fresh oxygenated blood and fresh oxygen to clear out any looping thoughts in the head. Allow the sensations of the shape to land you in your body. Just 2 more breaths. And gently unravel the arms, widen your stance. Sitting up for runner's lunge. Again, we have 8 breaths here, so you're welcome to come down onto your forearms. You can open up that left knee. And just responding to what it is that your body needs here. And using your breath to help facilitate that opening. And you can pick up your back knee if you like. Another 2 breaths here. We'll meet in runner's lunge, picking up your back knee as we breathe in. Malasana is the breath out, sitting nice and low into a deep squat, hands to heart center, find length, breathe in and breathe out. Placing the palms over the eyes, softening the eyelids into the palms of the hands, withdrawing from the senses, tuning into your body. Really nice. Bring your hands back to heart center. You're going to interlace the fingers, crossing the thumbs and releasing the index fingers. Reach your arms out in front of you, ground into your feet. Inhale, we'll stand all the way up as we breathe in. And we'll take a side bend over towards the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, sitting all the way back down, Malasana. Breathing in. and out. Inhale, we rise all the way up. Side bend left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, setting all the way back down. Really nice. Hands to heart center. Inhale. And exhale. Really nice. You're just going to place your hands down behind you and come to find a seated position. You'll find a cross-legged seat. You can just bring your one ankle to cross on top of the other and spin the sole of the foot up. We're just going to give our feet a little bit of love here. So you can just massage the sole of your foot. Sometimes quite nice to bring your fingers in between the toes and really roll into the ankle. And then gently change over to the other side. Massaging the underneath of the feet. A little bit of love for the feet that carry us everywhere. Again, you can interlock the fingers, roll into the ankle. Really nice. We're going to cross the right knee over the left. So this may look a little more like that, which is fine. If you need to shift forward onto your hands and then back onto your knees, you're welcome to do that. This is known as Gomukhasana or cow face. Try and get the heels as equidistant as possible. Breathing in, find length. You can stay seated if this is enough. Otherwise, walk the fingertips slightly forward and come to a fold over the legs. Relaxing the features of the face, softening the jaw. Tuning into the wisdom of the body. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. And gently walk your hands back towards you. We're going to take a little twist. So we're going to bring our hands to prayer, hook the left tricep over that right leg, and then you can make a fist with that left hand and then place your right hand on top of the fist and use this as traction to rotate your chest over towards the right. Really nice. We'll take one more breath here. And twist a little deeper. Take a gentle counter twist over towards the left. And we'll gently change out the legs. Gomukhasana, cow face legs, crossing the left knee over the right, shifting forward if you need. Finding the heels as equidistant as possible. Fingertips beside you, breathe in. And exhale, fold over the legs. Tuck chin to chest, soft neck, soft jaw. Return to your breath. Long, smooth inhales. Long, smooth exhales. your final breath in and out. And gently lifting the chest. We'll bring our hands to heart center, rotate the chest over towards the left, and we'll hook the right tricep over that left knee, making a fist with the right hand, placing the left hand on top, finding a nice, juicy rotation. Breathing in and breathing out. 2 more breaths. And we'll take a gentle counter twist over towards the right. Really nice. Uncross the legs, extend them out in front of you. We'll take a moment in staff pose, ground your hands on either side of the hips. Lift the chest, elongate the spine, breathe in. And then ever so gently fold forward, Paschimottanasana, just crawling the finger pads forward. Softening your forehead toward the knees. Lengthening your chest over the knees. 1 more breath in. And 1 more breath out. And gently rolling up through the spine, shifting your sitting bones slightly forward and making your way all the way down to your back. You can draw the knees in towards the chest. Bring your hands to your knees and we'll just take some circles with the legs, the knees moving out. And then we'll change that, knees moving in and around. Meeting in center for a final happy baby. Split the knees into the armpits, draw down on the feet. Find a full belly breath, inhale. Full exhale, let it go. And gently draw your knees into your chest. Bring your forehead to meet your knees. Squeeze yourself into a tiny little ball. Breathing in. Exhale, Shavasana. Extend the limbs. Palms face up. Toes out, heels in. Full surrender of the body into the earth beneath you, as if you were being held, supported, and carried by a hammock. Letting go of all tension in the body. Letting go of any looping thoughts or mental activity, and softening deep underneath the skin. Gently bringing a little bit of movement to the fingertips and the toes. Movement to the wrists and the ankles. Squeezing the legs together, reaching the arms back behind you. Full body stretch. Breathe in. Bending the knees, rolling onto the right hand side of the body. Using the left hand to push you up to seated, keeping the eyes closed if you can. Bring your hands down onto the legs, just rubbing the thighs. Taking a full inhale breath. And a full exhale breath. And gently drawing your hands to your heart center in a gesture of gratitude. Thank you so much for joining me on your mats. Thank you for sharing this space with me. I hope that you're feeling more connected to your body and your own innate wisdom. I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.